Hey guys, Cass here from Lovely Impact, and we are doing another in our 2-minute answer series. So, this question today is from David, and David is asking about when is the right time to hire an accountant or a bookkeeper. And I love this question because T and I just did the same thing. We literally just signed our contract with our new CPA this week. So, great timing. Okay, so let me start the answer or start the timer and off we go. Okay, so the question of when to hire an accountant or bookkeeper really depends on you and your business. It really depends on your ability to track your money and keep a bird's eye view of what's going on, how things are being spent, what you're making, all that kind of stuff. So, one of the things that T and I discovered when we sat down and committed to hiring a bookkeeper is that we actually had no idea what our numbers were. Like, so bad and so embarrassing to admit, and please don't be us. We had no idea how much we were making on a monthly basis on a personal level, like what we were actually paying ourselves, and how that compared to what we were spending on contractors and expenses and all those kinds of things. Okay, so we were a little bit oblivious. Don't be us, okay? Be better than us. And if that means that you have to hire a bookkeeper sooner than us, then please do. But here's what you need to know. Essentially, the bookkeeper or the accountant, or depending on what kind of financial person you hire, they're going to help you keep track of all your expenses, all your income, all your everything. They're going to get you monthly reports. Some of them will then transfer things right over to the accountant or not the tax person right at the end of the year, so that you don't even have to think about it or worry about it. And it all just kind of depends on what you need for your business. So for the first 2.5 years of our business, we did it all by ourselves. We did it. We used QuickBooks Online to track everything and categorize everything, and then we exported our reports. The first year business, I did the taxes. The second and this year business, we have hired a tax professional to take care of it for us because, and so our next step now is to up level into the accounting part, so that there's someone who is constantly looking at our money, who can give us recommendations on things related to our money. And so these people give you advice and tips on not only like where you should spend your money, but also how to keep your money, how to, lower your expenses, how to make it so that you're paying less in taxes, how to make it this, that, the next thing. And that makes them so valuable as a professional. And I highly recommend your money being one of the first things that you outsource if you have the capability. Now, in terms of pricing, bookkeeping and or accounting is not cheap. Okay. So we were quoted, as we were searching for these people, anywhere from $450 a month to $750 a month for a relatively simple business setup, right? So we're in the 6-figure range. We don't have like thousands of accounts or things like that, and we don't have payroll or employees or anything like that. We just have contractors that we work with. And so we're falling in the about $500 a month range for that. So really, you have to look at the price of what you are wanting to have someone take over. Look at the cost, look at what you're making. Can you afford it? If you can, then do it, okay? It's an expense for your business that you get to write off, okay? And I don't know how much you get to write off for taxes, if it's whatever, but don't quote me on that. But it's one of those things that it makes more sense to have someone else looking at your money and giving you tips and advice if you're not already a financial expert, which I am not a financial expert, and neither is T, and we were just kind of like, yeah, we need someone else to do this for us. So hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight, and we've run a little over on time, so hopefully you got some extra value out of this, but I will see you in the next one.